Yo, what's going on? It is week 2 of this Ep3 marathon training prep. 23-week program, 1 week down. I was extremely sick last week, but we made it through. Feeling much better here this week, and finally gonna kick it off how it's supposed to go. So what I guess I wanted to talk about more this week was my actual schedule, the runs that I will be doing, workouts that I will be doing. So it is a Monday. Each week we'll start on a Monday. I will start my Mondays off with an easy run. I like to come here to the gym or stay at my apartment, do some foam rolling before I kick the run off to help with my muscle recovery and do some warm-ups. But today's run is an easy run. So if you are new to the running game, and I wasn't all that new, but just a few months ago, you're like, well, what's an easy run? Like, why is it so easy? Easy run doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. It's done at an easy pace, or it is done in what's called your zone 2 for your heart rate. So to calculate your zone 2 heart rate, an easy method is methadone method. You take 180, the number 180, and you subtract your age from it. So I'm 29, so 180 minus 29 is 151. That's essentially the upper threshold, the upper limit for my zone 2 range. I do not want to exceed my heart rate for my easy runs greater than that 151 beats. Honestly, it's probably to stay about 5 to 10 beats lower than that upper threshold throughout the course of your run. Your easy runs, you honestly, especially starting off training, from what I've learned, you want to run about 80% of your runs at an easy pace. So if I have a workout, a training program that calls for 5 runs a week, about 4 of those 5 runs should be done at an easy pace. This will allow my body to be able to sustain those runs. It won't be too fatiguing, so that at the end of the run or the next day, I feel completely overworked. There's not going to be a lot of blood lactate built up in my muscles that would cause me to be really sore. The easy runs are going to build a really good foundation, an aerobic foundation for your running, for your training. So you'll hear that if you want to run longer, if you want to run faster, you need to run easy. So it's super, super important that, especially if you're beginning, you want to do a lot of your running at an easy pace. This will allow you to be able to start out easy, to get the miles on your legs, on your feet, without overdoing it. The second part to that would be to be able to gradually increase the mileage. So not just coming out and your very first week probably running 10 miles in the very first week. You want to start out slow. Let your feet, let your legs adapt to the new stimulus. It can be pretty taxing on your lower body if you have not been a runner, or if you have not been running. It would be very taxing to have your feet hit the pavement all the time.
So one thing that is cool about an Apple Watch or a fitness watch is that it will allow you to set an alert for yourself. So if you are going for a run and you want to stay in that zone 2 heart rate, you can set your watch to alert you when you're either below or above that threshold. So on this run, I'll have my watch to alert me anytime I fall below or I go outside too high of that zone 2 heart rate. Make sure it stays a nice easy run. So here we go. We're gonna run 2 miles here this morning. So my favorite part about getting up early now for these runs is finishing up and having this at the end of them. I mean, look at that sunrise. was almost a total waste of time. Honestly, pretty frustrated with that. The 3 benches that they have in this commercial gym have lines for them on a Monday night at 8:30 p.m. So I waited around for 10 minutes. One didn't open, so I went ahead, did my chin-ups, and I was frustrated there because I was up at a 65-pound dumbbell for my chins, and on each one of my 3 sets, I failed on the 5th attempt. So first time, I will not be able to go up on my chins the next time I lift, but I guess that's to be expected. It's the first time I think I have done chin-ups in about 11 days, just due to being sick and some other things going on. So that's all well and good. But after I got done with my chins, I'm like, bench has got to be open now for me to do my bench press. So walk back over there, and there's still a line of people. I waited 10 minutes. Not even one person or one group of people finished up on the 3 benches. So there's still 2 people ahead of me waiting to go bench. So I was like, maybe I should just go hit the sauna and I'll do bench press at the gym at my apartment. And I'm like, if I go into the sauna, I'm going to just get absolutely drenched. I'm not going to want to go and bench after this. So I think I'm just going to skip the sauna tonight. I'm going to go back to my apartment and bench. Oh boy, I am gassed after those 3 sets of bench press. I'm actually really happy. On my very first set, I went up to 195 pounds for the first time, and I was able to get that 5th rep in. I struggled all the way through it, but super happy to have gotten it. I failed on the 5th rep on both the 2nd and 3rd set, but that's okay. It's, again, the first time I'd either done chin-ups or bench in like 11 days. So it's nice to know I didn't really lose too much strength during that time. So we will, I guess, pick back up kind of where we left off here in a few days the next time I go after him. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some protein in, get a shower, and hit the bed. Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I have my first track workout here today. It is a 1 mile warm-up and then 3 400-meter repeats, followed by a 1 mile cool down. So super looking forward to my first track workout, and as always, lovely to run during a nice little sunrise. Check that out. Just finished up my first track workout. Felt really good. It was a 1 mile warm-up. On those 3 400-meter repeats, I was able to run them at about a 7-minute, 20-second per mile pace. So pretty happy about that. It's definitely far off from a sub-3 marathon time, but we got 23 weeks, I guess 22 weeks left now. And it's just gonna be one little step at a time. So finish up here, I'm gonna stretch a little bit, head home, make some breakfast, shower, and head to F45. Back at Crunch Fitness, but we are not trying to lift tonight. Just in here for a little recovery here in the sauna. Love me some sauna. About 15 minutes in, probably about 5 minutes to go here, and we will head home for the night. It is Wednesday, and it is my day off from F45, but still sticking to my kind of morning and nighttime routine. Again, went to bed last night about 10 p.m., woke up 5:30 a.m., and went to Crunch Fitness this morning. It totally kind of blanked my mind to do any kind of filming, but I have been on a strength training program. So today called for deadlift and squats. I am up to, I guess, 270 on my squats, and then I'm up to 265 on my deadlift. Essentially, the goal is to get one set of 5 reps of the deadlift, increase by 5 pounds each time I go. And for squats, it's 3 sets of 5 reps and trying to increase the weight 5 pounds each time I lift. I have definitely gotten to a point where it is getting very, very challenging, very, very taxing, but I know I'm gonna have a lot of gains from it. So went to Aldi after Crunch Fitness and got me some delicious New York strip, picked up some mushrooms and some more eggs. So just made those for lunch. I'm gonna watch the Chelsea game here this afternoon, my favorite team based out of London, and then gonna go over to my parents tonight to have dinner. Chelsea won today. It's about their first win in quite a minute, so pretty happy about that. And just got to my parents. Y'all wanna meet 4 of my dogs? What's up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Come on. Alright, now that they've chilled out a little bit, we got Rue and Java, John Hooper. There's Lampard and Henley. Just getting off at F45. I am on my way to Atlanta. We are running a 5K tonight at Piedmont Park. It's part of, I guess, my buddy's job. So he was the one that invited me to come and do this a few months ago. So I've been signed up, been looking forward to this. I haven't seen my friend in a little while, so it'll be a great time for us to catch up. And what better way to do it than running together and running through Atlanta's Piedmont Park. So I'm here at the MARTA station, Doraville station, a little outside of Atlanta. It's the furthest northern station that I can go to and park so that I can travel into the city, taking our form of public transportation. 2 hours out from the race, so I have plenty of time to get there and meet up with my friend. I'll end up picking up my race bib and I guess a t-shirt possibly as well. So with tonight's run being a 5K, I will likely treat this as just an easy run for myself. Normally on a Thursday, I'll be doing a tempo run, but now that I'm doing the 5K tonight, this is a great opportunity to run with my friend and just go at a real nice conversational pace, which is exactly what is required for an easy run. So normally I do an easy run tomorrow, so I'll just switch them, do my easy run tonight with the 5K and do my tempo run tomorrow. Let's go ahead, catch this MARTA and make our way there. What's up? Making our way to the starting line. Team Earthlink out here. Let's go. Let's go.
Runners are running and gotta go up around.
Happy Friday morning. It's a great morning out here. Feeling fantastic after running my 5K last night. Legs feel really, really good. I'm hoping that translates into my tempo run here today. said yesterday, I ran that 5K about an easy pace, maybe just a little faster. So instead, we are flip-flopping the easy run that was normally scheduled for the day. Did that yesterday and doing the tempo run today. The way I designed my tempo run on my watch, my Apple Watch, is to do a 1 mile warm-up at an easy pace, and then I'll do 4 miles at threshold for about 80 to 90% of my max heart rate. Just choosing the zone within my Apple Watch setting, and then we'll finish off with a 1 mile cool down, again at an easy pace. So 6 mile tempo work overall here this morning. We will see how it goes. Oh man, legs and lungs are feeling good this morning, but my lower back decided to flare up. So I was about 1 mile in to the tempo portion. So I hit my 1 mile warm up, and then that first mile trying to run at a faster pace, lower back just started to really lock up, flare up on me. So I was trying to go for about a mile, see if it'd loosen up, and it wouldn't. So just decided to stop here and stretching it out for a minute. We'll give it another go. I'm not gonna quit on this workout. Sometimes the lower back just needs to get a little warm and then take a little break, and then we can go from here. So in a couple minutes, after I do a couple more stretches, I will try and finish out the rest of this workout. Oh man, frustrating. It has flared up twice now. Again, the third time here. It's not really loosening up at all. I'm like 1.5 miles from my house, which really kind of sucks. If I was able to run, I could get there a lot faster, but I really kind of need to get back home, shower, get some meal prep done before I head into work. But this lower back not treating me well this morning. This is frustrating. Here at Crunch Now, today strength training calls for more deadlifts, more squats. I know my back flared up during my run this morning, and I was trying to do a little research on maybe what the issue might be. I kind of think it's a little bit of an issue with my spine getting a little bit out of whack. There's not enough of an angle at the lower portion of my lumbar spine, as I've seen from x-rays from the chiropractor. But I also think there's like a lack of blood flow to the area. So I need to find a way to get more blood flow to my lower back area. But the other thing I was researching today is that it could be like my glutes not activating on my run. It's your gluteus maximus that's required when your leg, I guess, hits the pavement to actually then pull your leg forward on the stride. So if your glute's not activating, it can cause overuse to your lower back muscles. So I did a lot of glute activation work before going into trying my deadlifts here today. Lower back's feeling good now, so we'll just have to go and see, I guess, kind of how it feels here at the end of deadlift and reassess. Deadlift, 5 reps, 270 pounds. Very happy about that. I feel like the weight moved pretty easy. So it's an increase of 5 pounds from my lift on Tuesday. So still going up on the deadlift, and back was feeling really good during it. It's a little tight, but not painful. So whether or not that was good form or not, I think it was decent. Probably could have kept my hips a little bit higher, but still a work in progress. On to safety bar squat. The goal here today is, I think, 280 pounds. So that was actually a really, really good lift. One of the best lifts I've actually had, even though I was scared kind of going into it with my lower back flaring up earlier this morning. But squats went really well after the deadlift, and then finished up with 10 minutes in the sauna. So just getting back to my apartment here, and got a little bit of content to edit for the gram here tonight, and then gonna shower, get to bed, and got 2 classes to coach in the morning at F45. We're here in functional yoga medicine, our first hot yoga class. Look at this. Got a 7-mile long run planned this morning, and I'm going with one of my friends, Camden. He was honestly great. He's been a great friend for me for a long time now, but we reconnected a few months ago through running, and went for a run, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago while I wasn't really training for anything. It was just a casual, just, hey, I'm running, like he's running, like let's go run together kind of thing. And then when I started training for a 10K and then eventually a marathon, he just kept running with me on my long runs. So he came out for, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe 8 of my long runs during both my 10K and marathon prep. So that was huge for me, being able to have him come out there and made a lot of them so much easier, so much more fun. And now it's just, I feel almost like a little tradition kind of thing, but we are doing the sub-3 marathon training now. So he's coming back out today. We're going actually to this really cool park that has a 5K loop that is kind of like track style padding. Yeah, with the long run, eventually some of my training will incorporate faster times for my long runs, but we're gonna start off at 7 miles, doing an easy pace. So again, keeping my heart rate in zone 2, which is below like 151 beats per minute. Should be nice slow pace here today. So we are going to foam roll. Well, not really sure what's going on. Friday during my tempo run, my lower back flared up really bad and I had to cut that workout short. Yesterday, I took a rest day and went to some hot yoga, some functional yoga, which I thought a good stretch, and it being hot, I already thought that helped out, and I was gonna feel really good on my run this morning. I got going, and my lower back was a little tight, but about a half mile in, it seemed to have loosened up. Doesn't feel great right now, but it's honestly not bad. I could have kept going. But what ended up happening, about 2.5 miles in, I was trying to go for 7 miles a day. About 2.5 miles in, my right foot started to fall asleep. So by the time I hit 3 miles, it was completely asleep. Now that I've started walking, it's released. Feels fine, but I don't think your foot's supposed to fall asleep while you're running. So I'm gonna cut this workout short too. Listen to my body. Probably go to the gym right now, go to the sauna. Not really sure what's going on, but a little frustrating, but I guess we'll continue to monitor how I feel and take care of myself as best I can. My run today is supposed to be 7 miles, but I cut it short at 3 due to my foot, and decided to at least make the most out of coming out here to this park. It's about 20 minutes from me, so not too far, but I love coming and running across the bridge here, so figured I'd at least cut the run short and still walk over here and at least enjoy a little time here on the bridge since it's so nice. The sun was rising not too long ago and it was poking through the clouds, but not too much more sunshine gonna poke through. The overcast here this morning. What's up, my guy? What's up?
Ready?
How are you?
Good.
You ready too?
Yeah.
Just finished up some indoor soccer and it was an absolute blast. We played with my best friend and his extended family. He has a huge extended family. So we were able to do 9 versus 9 on an indoor field with some subs. So it was a really, really great time. The team I was on, we lost by 1 goal at the very end, but it was all for fun. Solid 90 minutes for me to get an extra little run around. My back felt okay doing short little sprints and being able to walk in between. It wasn't super intense, so it was a whole lot of fun, but just got back home. I'm gonna try and shower, eat, or actually shower, make some food, and then the Steelers, my Pittsburgh Steelers, they play at 1 today, so I am getting that game turned on here, and I'm gonna sign off for the week. I'm gonna finish up editing this video, and then we'll see what's in store for week 3 of this sub-marathon training. Gonna probably have to prioritize fixing what's going on with my back and my foot. So keep you guys in check. Appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you would. You guys have a great week.